Hello again, year 4. Moving on to SPAG then. We are going to continue our focus on the us suffix. So remember, if the root word ends in E, we drop the E and add OUS. If it ends in Y, we drop the Y and add IOUS. That's a really important rule to remember throughout the day and also just throughout our general spelling, obviously. So harrowing. A harrowing experience is extremely upsetting or disturbing. So the visit to the prison was a harrowing experience. It could be frightening or distressing. It makes you feel sad or anxious or worried or a bit disturbed or anything that's sort of negative is harrowing, really. It's upsetting, it's disturbing, which is the opposite, the antonym of comforting. It doesn't make you feel safe, it makes you literally feel basically really worried and frightened. It's harrowing, okay? So choose one word to write in a sentence accurately. Pick a word that you're not too confident with. Look at the list. I think ones like mountainous are particularly difficult. Poisonous is quite a tricky one there. It's actually neither of those root words end in an E or Y, so we just add the OUS, but they look tricky. They look like difficult ones to spell. So just break it down, see if you can spell them in a sentence accurately. So for most root words, we can simply change the root word to an adjective by adding OUS. We don't need to remove anything. We can just add OUS. So poison, we can add OUS. Danger ends in R, we can add OUS. Mountain ends in N, we can add OUS. And hazard ends in D, so we can add OUS. What is it that we need to do if it ends in an E or ends in a Y though? Hopefully you can tell me. So what you're going to be doing is you are going to be changing the root word in these sentences by adding the correct suffix. Do you need to add IOUS? Do you need to chop away any letters? Hopefully you can do this without looking at the word list. If you need to go back to your focus words that you practiced once on Monday, that's absolutely fine. Whatever you need to do to help you memorize your spellings. So the first one, let's do together. Jack felt nerve about the test. So the root word is nerve. So to make that an adjective, that root word ends in E. So we need to remove the E and add OUS. So Jack felt nervous. NERVOUS. See if you can complete the rest of them. Neatest presentation, correct punctuation, and accurate spellings. Pause it here and your answers are going to come up on the next slide. Okay, so we have Jack felt nervous. The mysterious, mystery, remove the Y, add IOUS. Visitor wore a long black cloak. Some mushrooms are poisonous. We can just add the us. Parts of the country are mountainous. We can add the us. The fancy dress outfit looked ridiculous. The root word there is actually ridicule. So we remove the E and add OUS to make it an adjective. The lorry was carrying hazardous chemicals. We can just add our us suffix. And the new house seemed very spacious. And I put this one at the end because I told you that if a root word ends in E, you chop that off and add OUS. But we know the English language isn't always as straightforward as that. We always have what we call anomalies, things that don't fit the rule. And this is one of them. So spacious, we drop the E, but like we do for the Y, we actually add IOUS. There's a couple of words that we'll be unpicking as we go through the week. That is the first one that we found that breaks the rules. Okay? We know we have those in near enough every single spelling rule we learn. So these ones are all just about memory. Okay? The new house seemed very spacious. Hopefully you understood that for last explanation there, and that you spelt your focus words accurately. See you for our other morning lessons. Bye bye.